apologize, Mr. Zarani. And so I'll pull those people out in a moment.
Thank you, Judge. Also, there was a letter that I've sent over to you with the email Friday and yesterday from Mr. Williams. He wanted you to take a look at. He is there to speak in person, but that made it a little more succinct.
Okay.
Thank you.
Ms. Sandy?
All set, Judge.
Okay, cool. All right, Mr. Williams, you can come forward. Now calling the matter of People versus Lavelle Williams. This is the ticket H057331. This is one count of operating. Let me make sure I do the right count. Operating while intoxicated. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Judge Rosemary Dare on behalf of Lavelle Williams.
All right, Mr. Williams, can you state your name for the record, please? All right, Ms. Sandy, are you able to hear him okay? You didn't hear him.
No, Judge, it's kind of faint.
Okay, you got to speak up. It's a speaker that's all the way over there, so you have to be able to speak loud enough so that she can hear you and take the record, okay? One more time, name for the record.
Lavelle Williams.
All right. This is the date and time set for.
I was gonna ask, is it possible to train the camera on him?
Yes.
Okay.
This is the date and time set for sentencing in this matter. Attorney, did you want to say something on your client's behalf at this time?
Judge, we did go over all of Mr. Williams' treatment plans and counseling that he was in and schooling back in December. But just to remind the court, he had accomplished quite a bit with mental health and alcohol substance abuse counseling. He's the sole parent to his 9-year-old daughter. He has her engaged in a lot of dance activities. She's a straight A student at Farmington Hills School. And he also is attending Christian University. The reason we delayed the sentence, in fact, was to allow him to finish his classes that he had paid for. He did just complete his time in the Oakland County Jail for his third offense OUIL case there. He has sent a letter to the court indicating that he was on lockdown for 23 hours a day due to COVID, and it gave him a lot of time to reflect. And that, in addition to probation programs, have impacted him and helped him get a clear understanding that he is an alcoholic, he does have a problem, and that he has a goal for long-time sobriety. I will say that since the last court appearance, Your Honor, his 75-year-old father, who was in large part assisting him with his daughter, his parents are divorced, and his father is the one who lives close by and was taking her to school, has now started chemotherapy. His prostate cancer is advanced to stage 4. And he does have opportunities to return to his job, which was at Eppenspec, a factory in Wixom. He also has a lot to keep him busy. And one final thing is that he was to be put on tether as soon as the Oakland County jail sentence was over. The probation officer said she would wait to see what happened today, but she is definitely ready to put him on a tether today if that would help at all. I know the court was extremely cordial and spent a lot of time on this case. I'd still ask the court to give him a minimal jail sentence, especially since COVID is not over and he is responsible for his child. I think that he's learned a lot as reflected in the letter that he sent you. And I will let him answer any other questions the court may have this morning. But I asked the court to consider just keeping him on a tether with fines and costs. And if that is not, and a concurrent probation to the one he already has, which requires, it's an 18-month probation. It requires intensive outpatient counseling. We went over the terms of that probation that Judge Kumar gave him when we were in court the last time, and a tether, a constant surveillance by his probation officer in Oakland County, as well as alcohol testing. So I would let him fill in any other things that you need to find out about him.
All right, do you have anything to say? Speak loud, please.
I've learned a lot in my doing, like I said,
Judge, I can't hear him.
Yeah, she can't hear you. You gotta.
Well, can you hold on 1 second? Let me try to turn my volume up a little bit more.
Let's try again. You gotta speak up.
My heart is kind of racing. I apologize for my behaviors throughout the years, continuous downward pattern, and I want more for my kids. So that's why I'm trying to get myself together now. I'm not trying, I am. So.
All right. So I had the opportunity to read your letter, and I can appreciate everything that you said. I'm reading through your thing. This is your 5th drug driving conviction. You do realize that, right? On June 5th, 2017, operating while intoxicated in Fort Wayne, Indiana. On July 28th of 2021, operating while intoxicated in 19th District Court. On August 31st, 2018, DUI, San Diego, California. April 27th, 2021, felony operating while intoxicated, third offense notice. That's the Oakland County one. All of those weren't.
Judge, I just wanted to remind you that he did do 30 days in Wayne County Jail at the inception of the case in Oakland County, in addition to the time he was done in Oakland County.
Thank you.
Okay.
He's 7 operating while intoxicated and has not been to prison. Has he been to prison yet?
No, this was his first felony case.
Right. But typically, you would have gone to prison for this already after your 4th one. Not maybe your 3rd one, but your 4th one, definitely. So I'm just, choose your words wisely. Because my frustration right now is I can appreciate everything that you're doing, but it almost feels like excuses for some of the stuff. I lowered it from 30 days because you did have a lot of supporting documents and you did say things about what was going on and what was happening. But the one thing I haven't heard you say is just like consequences, whatever may be, whatever may happen, I'm gonna take it because I did it. I chose to do it. I got in the vehicle every single time and put other lives in danger, including my own.
He did say that at his last sentencing, Judge. He's ready to go, except, he understands he's responsible. That's why he's there today. And he just wanted to make one last gasp at trying to help his daughter and his father out. But he understands, he's totally responsible. He did turn himself in on this case. I'll remind the court as well.
It's okay. I know. I'm not gonna take it out, don't worry. She's just trying to help you, because she's just trying to let me know. I don't think you're a bad person. I think you have a good heart, and you're trying to do what's right for your daughter, and you're trying to do what's right for your father. And I know this is a difficult time for you. I know that you're experiencing a lot, but let me tell you, putting you on probation in both Wayne County and Oakland County, in my opinion, is setting you up for fail. The cost and fines are gonna be astronomical, as well as all the work that you're gonna have to do in both counties in order to achieve that, as opposed to you just being able to do your 15 days and get this closed out and not have to deal with us anymore for any of these matters that you have pending before the court. I just don't see any other way around it. That was what we all not necessarily agreed to, but you knew about that as soon as you left this court. I knew that you were going to do some time over there. And if these numbers that I see for the case weren't so high, I mean, you weren't, it just wasn't, 0.08, 0.24.
He understands, Judge, and I agree.
So I know it's not the outcome that you were looking for, where I would be even more lenient or give you the opportunity to be in the community. I see all the stuff that you're doing. I see everything that you're going through and that you're attempting to achieve. And this is that one last part. This is gonna show when you have situations and matters that you need to take care of, you do it then. One thing I used to always do, and I always used to tell people when I was over at Frank Murphy, is that when we don't handle our business when we're supposed to handle it, it always comes back at the most inopportune time, right? It doesn't come back when life is couchy and we got free time and nothing else is going on in our life. It comes back when we have a daughter that we're caring for and making sure she gets to have the best of life and see her father in a respectable manner. I pray for your father's strength and health as he goes through the chemo treatment, and that he'll be well, and that he'll be able to sustain and his body will be able to do it. But this is you right now, okay? So I know it's not what you want to hear, but it is the sentence of this court today, that you do 15 days in Wayne County Jail. I'm gonna do that, no early release. And that at the end of that time, we're gonna close this matter out. No cost.
Thank you, Honor.
Does he have any costs or fines that he will have to pay?
I couldn't hear.
I know, I'm asking, does he, I want to make sure he doesn't have any costs or fines left to pay. Okay, just reinstatement fees. If there are any remaining costs and fines, I'm going to waive. Okay?
Thank you so much. And you'll appreciate that, Mr. Williams. Thank you very much, Judge. You've been absolutely extremely gracious and very kind to Mr. Williams. And I'm sure he'll come back to see you in a few years, alcohol-free, and very grateful for your help.
I know he will, and his daughter's gonna keep thriving, because he's gonna show her that when you do something, you take responsibility for it, no matter what the cost and consequence may be at the end of the day. Okay? So this is gonna go quickly. I pray for you, and that that is the order of this court.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. So does he need to go now? Okay.
Good luck, Mr. Williams.
Thank you.
Did he wear full coat again?
Judge, Ms. White was checked in. You want me to put her in a breakout room?
Yeah. Yes, you can put her in a breakout room. Ms. Wiley, we're gonna put you in what's called a breakout room. Your trial is set today, at 9 a.m. You checked in a little late, so I'm gonna give the officers a little time to check in as well to see if they come before I call this
Okay.
matter. Put you in a breakout room. Nobody will be in there with you. You'll be in there by yourself, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Judge, have any officers checked in on Miss Wiley's case?
They have not.
How long will the court be allowing them? I'm just so I can.
Your client just checked in and you asking me what time I'm gonna allow the officers to have, Mr. Simon? I will give them until 10 o'clock, so not super long, okay? I used to give an hour.
I'm gonna check in on a matter I have in Allen Park. I'll stay here and check in on that one on my phone.
Okay, you know what, if you wanna log off and do it and then come back in, do you think you'll be back by 10 o'clock or no?
Hopefully, yes. I'll be back by 10 o'clock, even if I don't resolve that matter.
Yeah, if you don't resolve it, just come back at 10 o'clock and we'll handle your matter, okay, Mr. Simon?
Thank you, Judge.
You're very welcome.
See you then.
Okay. All right, Mr. Saranic, I'm gonna pull those folks out the breakout room so that we can handle them.
All right, sounds good, Judge. I think we're ready on Sheree Smith, Kamisha Woodstock, and Daryl Wardlaw.
Okay. Can I have co-hosts or can we get them out, please?
Sure, Judge. And I forgot that I had given you calls. Who are the names again, please, Judge?
Sheree Smith, Kamisha Woodstock, Daryl Wardlaw.
Can we also do Kanisha Wade too? He's just.
Okay. Okay. Those other two aren't coming out. You have to go ahead and get them. Judge, do you want me to go in and get those other two? They don't seem to be paying attention.
No, we'll do these two that came out.
Okay.
All right. Sheree Smith,
Yes.
now calling the matter of the people versus Sheree Smith. This is Z ticket 8060391. This is one count of operating while visibly impaired. Appearances for the record, today is the date and time set for sentencing.
Bob Zaranick for Ms. Smith, Your Honor. Please state your name, ma'am.
Sorry, Arlen Smith.
Judge, we did receive a pre-sentence report. We did review it. The recommendation is a year of probation with usual classes involved, fines and costs. we're going to ask the court to adopt that recommendation of the probation department. Ms. Smith does have a baby. She's a stay-at-home mom. She's not working right now. And we're just asking for minimal fines and costs because she's not working right now, staying home, taking care of her baby.
Ms. Smith, do you want to say anything on your behalf?
No.
Okay. I take drunk driving very serious, Ms. Smith. Any violation I'm going to put is going to enter into you first having an alcohol tether. And then if you violate the alcohol
What?
tether, I said any violation is going to have you have an alcohol tether. And if you get any further violations after that, it will be Wayne County Jail, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. You okay?
Yeah. I had took a drug test and everything, and it was,
I know. I'm just letting you know up front, Ms. Smith, okay?
yeah, I don't even drink. That's
And when you say I don't even drink, are you saying that you just had an off day and that you just had alcohol in your system that day? Or are you saying?
yeah, it was just,
Because I mean, you had, your blood alcohol level was 0.17 that day.
I know, I
You
don't
had-
even know how I even got so high. And then I was asleep for hours. So I don't even know, but I just wanted to get over with. It's like 3 years now.
All right, Mrs. Rank, I'm gonna recall this matter, okay? Hold tight, Ms. Smith.
Huh?
I said, hold tight, I'm gonna recall this matter. I need a moment.
I can't hear, I'm sorry.
Mr. Word Law, I'm gonna call your matter, okay?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Before you do, can you train the camera back around to you?
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Thanks.
Apologize.
No worries.
Slipping.
Mr. Word Law?
Yes, ma'am.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Darrell Word Law. This is Z ticket 8088345. One count of operating while with a high VAC. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Tom Zaranick for Mr. Wordlaw. Please state your name, sir.
Darrell Wordlaw.
Judge, he's here today on a pretrial. There's an offer to plead to the reduced charge of impaired. He'd like to avail himself of that offer. He's ready to enter that plea.
Is that right, Mr. Wordlaw?
Yes, ma'am.
If so, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Mr. Wordlaw, did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward with this plea today?
Yes.
All right. I want to take your attention back to the date, sir. May 1st, 2021, in the area of Gratiot and Maple Ridge Streets in the city of Detroit. Were you driving a vehicle in that area?
Yes.
And were you operating it while you were under the influence of alcohol?
Yes.
Satisfied, Attorney Zaranick?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
And the court is satisfied as well and will accept the plea to the amended charge of operating while impaired. Have you been attending the meetings as I told you to, Mr. Wordlaw?
Yes, ma'am. It took me a minute to get a hold to it because the first two meetings I attended, I couldn't get the verifications, but since the first of the year, I got them all.
Okay. So you've been
I
going
was just
weekly?
just attended one yesterday.
Okay. Are you in person or are you virtual?
Virtual. I got verifications and everything.
Okay, all right. Keep a hold of those because I'm gonna have you continue to do those until your sentence date, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Will be sentenced for this matter. I'm gonna put the sentencing on the date of May the 6th, 2022. That is gonna be at 8:30 a.m. Sir, I need you to call probation services and let them know that your sentencing is that date. I'm gonna give you their phone number. Are you ready?
Yes.
313-965-3414. Okay, make sure you call them and tell them that that's your date for sentencing, that is at 8:30 a.m. before me. Continue those meetings, because I'm gonna want you to show them the verification that you've been attending those meetings, okay?
Yes.
All right, there's nothing further that concludes this hearing. I'll see you back on May the 6th, 2022, sir.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a
Thank
good
you,
day.
Your Honor.
You're welcome. All right, we're gonna recall Ms. Smith. Recalling the matter of the people versus Sheree Smith. This is Z ticket H060391. One count of operating while visibly impaired. This is the date time for sentencing. One more time, please state your names for the record.
Bob Zaranick for Ms. Smith. Please state your name, Ms. Smith.
Sherry Ellis Smith.
All right. Date time set for sentencing. It is now the order of this court that Ms. Smith do 12 months of probation with the following conditions. She must attend and complete an alcohol safety education class, must attend and complete the MAD victim impact panel, must watch the Views consequence video, shall not use or possess any illegal substance, shall not consume any alcoholic beverages, submit to random urinalysis testing, attend. I'm not gonna have that one. I will make you attend an outpatient, inpatient treatment plan if there's a positive treatment or they recommend it. I'm gonna not do that one right now, though. No new offenses. You have to pay the $100 assessment fee. Pay $35 a month for supervision fee. I'm gonna assess a $300 fine today. No, it's $240 for alcohol. $240 fine. There's also the cost and fines due to the court for victim services fee, as well as the 36th district court fee, which is $50, and another fee of $50 that goes to the court as well. You will get this information from probation services so you can know exactly how much it is that you owe before probation is to end. I hope I said no new offenses, right? No new offenses as well. That is the order of this court today. And if you have nothing further, that does conclude this hearing. Thank you all.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Do I end it?
Oh, I need to give you the number from probation, Ms. Smith, so that you can call and let them know that you were sentenced.
Yeah.
313-965.
Mm-hmm.
3414. Thank you.
Is this with Officer Tucker or?
If you have Officer Tucker's direct number,
Yeah.
call and let them know that you've been sentenced. So you don't have to call that number. Just call Officer Tucker if you have the direct number, okay? I
Okay.
didn't know if they gave you one, major assignment already. So Just let them know what the order of the court is, and then I'll be sending over the order for them. I did cross out one of the terms, so, but other than that, okay, Ms. Smith?
Okay.
All right, there's nothing further. Have a good day, okay?
So thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Ms. Wade, I'm gonna call your matter. I was told that you've been up for a long time, and it's just a review. Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Kanisha Wade. This is ticket P 11-78286. One count of, I believe it was improper place. This is a date and time set for a review. Ms. Wade was to have done 24 hours of community service in lieu of costs and fines. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Bob Zaranick for Miss Wade. Please state your name, ma'am.
Kanisha Wade.
And Ms. Wade, have you completed the community service yet?
I did 21 hours so far. We do the rest on Thursday. We outside asking people to register to vote. And he only got me doing it 2 or 3 days. So I'll be done Thursday for the rest of the 3.
Okay, so do you want me to give you a date next week so that you can just say that you finished it, Ms. Wade?
Yes,
Okay,
please.
that's perfect. No, that's wonderful, okay? So we're gonna adjourn this matter until, let me make sure my doctor doesn't break that on the 16th. Okay, so I'm adjourning for 1 week, so you'll come back March 16th, just so that you can say you've completed it, okay?
Yes, thank you so much.
You're so very welcome. We'll see you on the 16th, Ms. Wade.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. When are you supposed to come out? Keisha, Kamisha Woodstock.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Kamisha Woodstock. This is ticket number X381127. Count 1, no operator's license, multiple operators license on person. Count 2, motor vehicle operation without security. And count 3, drove unregistered vehicle. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Bob Zaranick for Miss Woodstock. Please state your name, ma'am.
Kamisha Woodstock.
Judge, she's here today on a pretrial. She indicated to me she was told last time to get at least her permit. And she did go out and get her permit, Judge. She did take the written part. They gave her a permit with a road test date for next month. She did have valid registration and did bring in some insurance today. So I don't know if the court wanted more than that or if they want to wait till she actually gets her regular license.
Would like to wait until she gets her license. Have you seen her insurance and her registration?
Yes.
Okay. That would be the only remaining count is that she had her license. So
Yeah.
how much longer do you think you'll need, Ms. Woodstock?
And she does have her permit, Judge, and the Secretary of State did give her a road test date for April, what was it, 12th?
Yes, next month.
Did you see her permit?
Yeah, she did have that, Judge, and she had the qualifications on there and and she had an appointment for a road test.
Where's going, Ms. Woodstock?
Hello.
Hello? I said, where are you going?
Oh, I was getting the permit.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure. Are you okay?
I'm just tired. I just got off work this morning.
Okay, all right. Right.
What was the date on there for the road test, Miss Woodstock? It was April something.
It's April the 3rd.
Yeah, April 3rd, yeah.
April the 3rd.
But she does have her permit good through August 31st of this year, Judge.
All right. I just want to make sure you get that license, because even with the permit, you have to have somebody driving in the car with you. So, Ms. Woodstock, can you come back after you get that license? It can just be the paper one. It doesn't have to necessarily be the picture one, just to be able to show the paper one that you have.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna set this for a hearing. Hold on a second. One second. One second, please.
Can you unmute, Your Honor? Mr. Sorrell Williams.
Yes,
Okay, you're not allowed to smoke on Zoom, sir.
okay.
Okay, recalling the matter of the people, back on the record for the people versus Kamisha Woodstock. Okay, Ms. Woodstock, I am gonna have you come back when you have that license, okay? But when you come back after you have that license, we should be able to dismiss the whole thing, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna send this, you said it was on the 3rd.
You're in a Zoom call, Susie?
I'm gonna have to come back on.
But I couldn't hear what you were saying because there's background noise in Miss Woodstock's place. Can you repeat it, please?
I can. You look up the 5th for me, please. See what it looks like next there. Okay, I'm gonna have you come back on for the 5th. Hopefully you have that paper license for me at 8:30 a.m. I'm gonna put your bond at $0 personal. And then, I'm going to also make a note that you were able to supply, and was seen by council that you had your registration for your vehicle as well as, insurance, okay?
Thanks, Judge.
You're welcome. All right,
So
if there's
that's
nothing
with
further.
April 5th
All
at
right.
8:30. Just bring that license with you.
All right, Ms. Woodstock, if there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. Thank you.
Thanks, Judge.
Hold on, she's talking. You gotta unmute, ma'am.
Hello.
Hello, okay, what were you saying?
I said, so the road test is set for the 3rd, and you want me in court on the 5th?
Yeah, it's via Zoom, okay? Via Zoom, that should give you enough time to have the paper, because they should give you the paper printout, right?
I'm not sure. I never did it before, so.
Did you want some additional time? I think I think after you pass the road test, they supply you with a paper, temporary license until you finish. Did you want more time though?
From April 5th,
Yes.
maybe like the 15th,
Okay,
like.
I can do that. Absolutely, ma'am. I can give you some more time.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Okay. That's Good Friday. How about the 18th? Because the 15th, the courts is closed, okay? I don't want you to come in here all by yourself. You gotta unmute yourself. I don't know why you keep going back on mute. Sometimes the phones just do that.
Yeah, I don't know why either.
Okay, so I'm gonna set this matter for April the 18th, 2022 at 8:30 a.m. Okay, ma'am?
Okay, same Zoom hearing, same number,
Same Zoom hearing, same number.
8:30. Okay,
Okay?
okay.
All right. If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. Thank you.
You have a blessed day.
You too. Did you talk to Mr. Williams, Mr. Zoranic?
I did, Judge. I just needed some more information on him. I needed, because he said he was already on probation on a drinking and driving case, Judge. So I don't know if it was this one or what happened. Because he said he's only had one, and he said he just got off probation for it.
This is what I was asking you earlier. That's what I was trying to see if this was the city charge. Because I got charged, the state put me on probation from November 17th, 2020. And I got off of probation December 16th or December 17th of 2021. And my probation, by my lawyer, she told me that if I had to go to court, whenever I go to court for the OWI from the 8th of March of 2020, I was to give y'all her phone number or whoever my attorney was or lawyer was to give them her number, and she could verify it or whatever it was.
We have that this is still open, so I don't know where that may have been. I have as part of my record so far that there was a personal bond set back in March 6th of 2020, and that you failed to appear March 3rd of 2021. I don't know why it would be so far in between.
And another reason how I could have missed that is because they probably sent it to the address that I was not allowed to go to. I haven't been at that address since March of 2020.
That other matter in Wayne County?
Yes, all that happened on the same day.
You said it was all, you were on probation at 36th District Court, right, Mr. Williams?
Yes, I have a probation officer by the name of Officer Derek Farmer. And he's also at 36th District. I'm trying to see was this what date this was, because whatever date you have for this, I had to go on probation for the same a similar case. And that's why I told you, that's why I was trying to tell you earlier that the attorney I had told me I was to give you her number, or whoever the attorney I had or lawyer I had, to give them her number. Because I had probation. It started yes.
Okay, Mr. Williams, hold tight what you're talking, because you're on live YouTube, so you're telling all your business to everybody right now.
Oh, that is poor. I mean,
Yeah, hold on just a minute, Mr. Williams.
Judge, I'm gonna go into the breakout room with Dominique Wiley to see what she wants. Is that okay?
That's fine.
Okay.
I do have a couple new offers, Judge, and I can go talk to them in the meantime.
Okay, you can go ahead and talk to them about that. Mr. Williams, I'm gonna have you go back to a breakout room too, so that he can talk to you a little further in private. I'm looking over the stuff. I'm gonna try and figure out. We may have to give the probation officer a call and see what's going on, okay?
yes, ma'am.
Mr. Farmer, you said, Officer
Yes,
Farmer?
it's Derek Farmer.
Okay, thank you. Let me write that down. I'm going to put you, Mr. Simon, I'm gonna get your person out, okay?
Thank you.
I'm gonna put you in number 2, Mr. Williams. Ms. Wiley?
Yes.
All right, now calling the matters of the people versus Dominique Wiley.
Good morning, Your Honor. Jonathan Simon on behalf of Ms.
Mr.
Wiley.
Simon, can I call the case, please? Can I call the case and I'm listening, please?
Sorry, John.
I'm calling the matters of the people versus Dominique Wiley. This is ticket or case number SX 111-84601. One count operator's license not on person. Case number 162269885. Count 1, license improper. Count 2, unregistered untitled vehicle. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Also calling ticket number 2044023111. Count 1, license improper. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. And count 3, unregistered untitled vehicle. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Jonathan Simon, P35596 on behalf of Ms. Wiley. These 7 matters are all set for trial this morning. As my understanding, no officers have checked in, and I move to dismiss them all without prejudice.
And Ms. Wiley, can you activate your camera for me, please?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Ms. Wiley, can you state your name for the record?
Dominique Wiley.
Ms. Wiley, this is the date and time set for, I'm trying to make sure I have all these matters. Bench trial on these tickets, no officer having showed up at this time, the court is going to dismiss these matters without prejudice. Let me caution you, Ms. Wiley, that as long as you don't have a license, as long as you don't have insurance, you're always gonna get tickets. And guess who your judge is gonna be? And Ms. Wiley, you better believe I remember faces.
Okay.
So make sure that you get your license. Make sure that
I'm
you
on
get insurance and registration. Work on getting all of those things so that you can be legit out here on these streets, okay?
Okay.
All right. There's nothing
Thank you.
further.
Yes, Judge, there is a U ticket set for a show cause. That ticket's 3.5 years old. I would ask the court to consider dismissing it as well.
Thank you for bringing the U ticket to my attention. Now calling U ticket 46482-618, one count disorderly person. This matter appeared today for a show cause. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Jonathan Simon, P35596 for Miss Wiley.
Ms. Wiley, can you state your name for the record?
Dominique Wiley.
Now, the rule under the memorandum of understanding is that has to be at least 10 years old, and this is not 10 years old, so this is not one that I can automatically dismiss for the memorandum of understanding. She can have one of three options. She can either decide to take a plea on this, and we can do a disorderly person, do a 3-month delayed sentence in this particular matter with assessed cost and fine. She can ask for a bench trial in this matter, or she can have a jury trial in this matter.
Your Honor, would ask to have this matter set over for bench trial.
Ms. Wiley, would you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down. Ms. Wiley, did you have an opportunity to speak with your attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
No.
Have you spoken to your attorney in the past about your case and about your rights that you have pending before this court?
Yes.
And it's my understanding that you would like to have a bench trial in this matter. That's a trial before myself as the trier and finder of facts. Is that how you want to proceed, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, this was set previously, once before, on January the 26th, 2022 for a bench trial. You're here today, so I'm expecting that you're gonna come to the next one so that this won't end up as a show cause next time, okay?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna set this matter at $0 personal. I'm gonna set it for a bench trial on the date of July 22nd. July 22nd at 9 a.m. Does that work, Attorney Simon?
Yes, it does, Your Honor. 9 a.m. Friday, July 22nd is excellent. Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna set your personal bond at $0. Ma'am, show back up on that date and that time, and that'll be the last matter that you'll have to handle, okay?
Okay, I'm pregnant. I might be due around, I mean, like, I don't know if I'm probably going to labor around that time. I'm just letting you know ahead of time.
No, thank you for letting me know, Ms. Wiley. When are you expected to be due? Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm expected to be due August 10th, but you know how that goes.
I do know you're trying to handle your business before this takes place. Okay, let me see if I can get you a little earlier date. Mr. Simon, are there terrible days in the beginning of July for you?
No. July is clean. Until you get it on the 22nd, I think I was totally clean for the entire month.
Okay. Let me see if I can if I do the first week of July, you believe we'll be okay, Ms. Wiley?
Yes.
Okay, thank you for letting the court know, because I would hate for you to miss it and then I'm fussing again.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it over with.
I understand, I can tell. So give me 1 second, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you, everybody, for your patience. I'm gonna do this on July the 5th, okay?
Okay,
At a deep sigh. Did you plan on going out of town, Mr. Simon?
Judge, even if I'm out of town, I can zoom in. I mean, I
Okay.
guess I don't know if Miss Wiley has any plans.
No, she says no. So we're gonna do this July 5th at 9 a.m. Bond is $0 personal, okay? We'll see you back then, ma'am, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
welcome.
Take care.
Mr. Zarani?
Hi, Judge.
Okay. Did you talk to the other folks?
Yes. Donnell Williams is ready, Judge. David Wilson is ready. And then we still have that Williams to work out.
We need to contact.
You need me to contact probation department. You need me to recall, let me know.
Mr. Zarani? I may
Yes.
need you to go into Mr. Williams and pull him out. I can't bring him back into the session.
Okay. I'll go get him. The Swabille Williams?
Donnell Williams. Now,
Oh,
we're gonna leave the other Williams in there for a minute. I'm trying to get in contact with probation right now, so we can try and get some clarification.
Okay.
Judge, did you want David Wilson out also, or is he gonna speak with him?
I do. I tried to get him to come out too.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why it does that. At first, I thought if you scroll all the way down on the participants, then it would be okay and the main session would come up, but that's not working either.
No. Mr. Wilson, I'm gonna have you take off your hat for court, please.
I was going with it, Your Honor.
I know. Please leave your device on mute until I call your case.
Also, Mr. Wilson, I need you to adjust your camera so we can see you on screen. Thank you.
I'm gonna call Mr. Donnell Williams first.
Yes, ma'am.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Donnell Williams. This is ticket number P1202307. Count 1, no valid registration certificate. Also calling ticket number P1202298. 1 count drove unlicensed. Drove while unlicensed, I apologize. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Bob Zaranick for Mr. Williams. Please state your name, Mr. Williams.
My name is Darnell Renard Williams.
Judge, there's a recommendation to dismiss both these. He paid the companion civil infractions. We're asking the court to dismiss these matters.
At this time, the court is in receipt of the recommendation for dismissal because of the companion cases having been, let me get my words together, companion cases having been paid. So at this time, the court is going to dismiss them without prejudice. You're all set, Mr. Williams. Have a good day.
You too. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Right. Mr. Wilson, you can unmute yourself. Now calling the matters of the people versus David Wilson. This is ticket number 397631, count 1, drove while license suspended. Ticket number P11798813, count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, drive through private property or alley to avoid signal. Ticket number P122398, 1 count drove while license not valid or improper license. 1 count no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number P122397, count 1, tinted window. Count 2, defective bumper, fender, or windshield. Count 3, no receipt of or unsigned registration. Also calling tickets scheduled for future dates. Ticket number SP 1239685, count 1, careless driving. Ticket number SP 1239691, 1 count drove while license suspended. Ticket number SP 124154441, 1 count drove while license suspended. Ticket number SP 124154442, 1 count of careless driving. And then also calling, I think that's a part of the plea today, case number 214161211, 1 count disregard signal red or amber. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Bob Zaranick for Mr. Wilson. Please state your name, sir.
David Wilson.
Judge, there's a plea offer in this matter for Mr. Wilson to plead to the 6851 ticket. That would be reduced down to a limited access 60 and a 55. Also plead to the tickets ending in 39881 and 2. Both those would be reduced down to improper plates. All the other matters would be dismissed, Judge. He'd like to avail himself of that offer.
Is that right, Mr. Wilson?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. If so, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
You can put your hand down, sir. Mr. Wilson, did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
No, ma'am.
Said no?
Oh, you said no? My bad. I ain't hear you.
You need me to
Yes.
repeat it?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, you gotta speak up. I have somebody who's taking it down, and when you mumble or you don't, speak up a little better, they can't hear you, okay?
My bad about that.
Okay, all right. I said, are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking the guilty plea, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward with this plea today, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right. Can you look up a little bit for me? There we go.
Thank you.
I want to take you back to the day of August the 16th of 2021. Were you in the area of Oakman Boulevard and 14th Street in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
And were you driving a Ford vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you, were you going 60 in a 55-mile-per-hour zone, limited access?
Yes.
And then on the date of July 8, 2021, were you in the area of Southfield and Wadesworth Streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
We're not catching what you're saying. You guys.
Yeah, Judge, if he could keep his mouth in the camera, maybe I can read his lips when he doesn't say anything.
Yes.
Mouth covered up.
Yeah. Were you in that area?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, were you driving a Ford vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
And while you were driving that vehicle, was your license not valid at the time?
Yes. Or not?
Yes, it was not.
No. Mm-mm. It was suspended.
Okay. And did you not have any car insurance on that vehicle you were driving?
At that time, I think they was. Was it? I don't know. I think they was. They ain't had no insurance at all.
You didn't have insurance at all?
Mm-mm. I think
Can
that
you answer
just,
verbally? Like, no.
I don't think I had none.
Okay. Satisfied, Attorney Zoranic?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
All right, is there a stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed?
Yes, Your Honor.
So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea on ticket P 1223988. Count 1 amended to improper plates. Count 2 amended to improper plates. On ticket number SP 1239681, that count is going to be amended to limited access 60 in a 55-mile-per-hour zone. Ticket number 397631, count 1 is dismissed. Ticket number P 1179813 is dismissed. I have all the tickets. Ticket number P 1223977. Count 1, 2, and 3 are dismissed. Tickets number SP 1239691 is dismissed. Ticket number SP 124154441 is dismissed. Ticket number SP ticket number 214161211 is dismissed as well. I do have one remaining ticket that doesn't appear to be dismissed though, Mr. Zoranic. It's another careless driving.
What's the number on that one, Judge?
That one is SP 124154442.
112?
Yeah. All right, I don't see that on this offer. Let me
No,
if
I
can
see a 1211. Is the ticket ended in 1211 a separate ticket, Judge, or did maybe you just wrote it down wrong?
You said, is that what?
There's a ticket, 214161211.
I have that ticket.
Oh, okay. I didn't know, maybe you wrote down the numbers wrong.
Hold tight, Mr. Wilson. I want to make sure that you don't have to come back again because you have some court hearings scheduled later this month. I want to make sure we handle everything today.
I think I got one on the 15th. Ain't no way I can just, I gotta go to all of them.
We're taking
Now, hold
care
on.
of all this right now, so that's why I want you to hold on, okay?
Okay. Be outside. Okay. Okay.
Go ahead, put yourself on mute for a moment, okay, Mr. Wilson? I'm gonna put myself on mute too, so I can try and get an answer to that last ticket. Okay, but we handled the rest of your tickets. We're just missing one right now, and I don't want you to have to come back again, so I'm trying to figure everything out, okay?
Okay.
Hello,
What's your name, sir?
my name is Jalen Walker.
Hey, Mr. Walker, we checked in. Just
How
keep your
you
phone,
doing?
just keep your
Pardon?
phone on. I said, keep your phone on mute, please. We have checked in. Thank you.
Mr. Walker, why are you so late?
I got court.
You have to unmute, Mr. Walker.
Okay.
Mr. Walker, you're early. Your court date isn't until 1:30 this afternoon.
Okay. I'm gonna come back in at 1:30 then.
What's your middle name, just so I can make sure?
Monir.
Okay, yes, you're at 1:30, okay, sir?
Okay. You want me to join back at 1:30?
Can you please?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you, sir.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Yes, Your Honor.
They contacted you because we have someone in here who is saying that they had a case with you, and I want y'all to try and figure it out. So can I put you in a breakout room with Attorney Zaranick and Mr. Swabel Williams?
No problem, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna put y'all all in the same breakout room. It's breakout room number 2. So please join that for me. And Mr. Zaranick, if you could go back so we can figure out what's going on. I'm still working on the other matter. I haven't
Okay.
forgot about you, Mr. Wilson. I'm working on it, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Judge, I think I have to talk to the city attorney and Mr. Williams.
Okay, so I'm gonna call Mr. Wilson. We'll finish him up. The city attorney is actually in the courtroom. And then I'll let you talk to him. If you need to go into a breakout room, you can do that too, so you can talk to him in private, okay?
Okay, thank you.
But I want to call Mr. Wilson's case, okay?
Yep, perfect,
All
thank
right.
you.
Recalling the matters of the people versus David Wilson. These matters were called in all. We took a moment to break from the record to figure out one more careless driving that was on his record. And that was case number SP 124154442. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Bob Zaranick for Mr. Wilson, Your Honor. Please state your name, sir.
David Wilson.
Mr. Wilson, I had an opportunity to speak with the city attorney about that other careless driving case. And he is, since you pled to one already, he's willing to dismiss that as a part of this. So at this time, the court is going to dismiss case number SP 124154442 as a part of the pleas that you already took. Okay, sir?
Okay.
All right. Now I'm going to assess some costs and fines for you in these matters, sir. On the limited access 60 and a 55-mile-per-hour zone, that ticket is $125. And civil infractions are due 14 days after their after you pled to them. Is that enough time for you to pay that ticket, sir?
Yeah, ain't no problem.
Okay, so I'm gonna have that due on 3/23/22. As far as the improper plate count, I'm gonna assess a fine. All right, you did pay a couple of the tickets, it looks like.
I think I paid like 4 or 5 of them.
Okay, I'm gonna set the fine of $200 on one of the improper plates. I'm going to give you 30 days to be able to pay that. Is that gonna be enough time?
Yes, that's enough time.
Okay, and then on the remaining one, I'm going to waive the cost and fines because you did end up paying for some of the civil infractions on one or two of the other tickets that I didn't call on the record because you have paid them, okay?
Okay.
So that gives you a little bit of break, okay, Mr. Wilson?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. So you don't have to come back. Look at that. Is that a half smile? You don't have to come back on the 23rd or the 16th. Okay, we took care of all of your tickets. So you're all set. Just pay these fines and costs that I gave you today. And you should be
Okay, they
all
gonna
set.
pop. I got a question. They gonna pop up on the app.
So they should eventually, you have the DivDat app on your phone or the City of Detroit app?
It start. I think the first one you said. That's where I paid
Okay.
most of my tickets from.
Okay, it is gonna pop up. Give us a day though, so we can get it into the system. And then you should be able to go on and look up these tickets and be able to pay it that way. Okay, sir?
Okay.
All right, stop getting tickets, Mr. Wilson, okay?
Okay.
Do you have your license? Are you applying for your license?
I got the card. My license just suspended. I had a whole bunch of tickets.
Okay, all right, get those taken care of, pay the reinstatement fees so that you can drive legit out here, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. Have a good day, Mr. Wilson.
You too.
All right, thank you. All right.
He has a city OWI and a state OWI. Yeah, there are state OWIs. I mean, it's a little more rare, but. Hey, Mr. Zaranick, it's John Gillis. How you doing?
Good, John, how you doing?
Good, good. So, we were doing a little background research on Mr. Swavell Williams here and his OWI.
Yeah.
So I just spoke to the defense attorney that represented him previously. So I guess, rising out of the same incident, there was a domestic violence situation and an OWI. And
Yeah.
for whatever reason, unbeknownst to us, he was charged with the OWI by both the state and the city. So I guess at the hearing where the state appeared, the state reached some sort of plea agreement with him on the domestic violence, and they dismissed their state OWI. What's unclear, though, is whether they dismissed it with the intention that it be dismissed as part of the plea to the domestic violence, or if they dismissed it with the intention that they were leaving it to the city's discretion and they just didn't want, you know, a duplicate charge. So what
I'll go with option. I'll go with option one.
I can see why you might want that option, but what I told this defense attorney that I would do is, I guess, one, we'd ask for a new date just so I could have some time. I was gonna reach out to the Wayne County prosecutor that handled the domestic violence matter and see what her intention was when she made that plea offer. So if it was her intention to dismiss the OWI as part of the plea to the domestic violence, I'll honor that and I'll dismiss the city. But if she just wanted to leave it to our discretion, we would probably just continue with the offer that we offered today, which was a reduction to an impaired.
Okay, because apparently he did a year and a half probation and
And
completed.
that's what the other defense attorneys seem to think, that there was maybe some alcohol testing and some things that would, you know, typically be associated with an OWI that he did through probation. So that's also something we can confirm between now and the next hearing.
Yeah, I think he did. The probation officer was on here. I guess he dropped marijuana and he was doing alcohol testing and all that stuff for a year and a half or so.
Okay. So yeah, maybe we would, you know, well, I guess we need to see what the APA's intention was and then
Yeah.
go from there. But yeah, we'll take all that into consideration.
Okay. All right, so we can just get however long you need a new date.
Yeah, okay, great.
All right.
I'm gonna bring him out and we can let him know what's going on. I'll call it for the record, put it on the record.
Okay, thanks, Judge.
William?
Yes.
Okay. All right, and Sandy, I see you're back on as well.
I'm sorry, I had my phone on the charger. I'm sorry.
No, it's so I know your phone is charging, okay? Now, recalling the matter of the people versus Swavell Williams. This is Z ticket 806681. That's one count of operating while intoxicated. We also discovered that he has an open warrant out, case number 162865041. This is no operator's license from 2016, so we want to get him arraigned on that as well. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Bob Zaranick for Mr. Williams, Your Honor. Please state your name, Mr. Williams.
How you doing, Your Honor? My name is Swavell Williams.
So, Judge, as to the new case, we'd ask that any warrant be set aside, bond be reinstated, and we'll arraign Mr. Williams on that plea, waive the formal reading and stand mute.
At this time, the court is going to set aside any warrants that may be out on that ticket specifically and enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. Mrs. Zaranick, we'll make this a part of any consideration that will come about. Mr. Williams, we've been doing some leg work for you on this morning. Attorney Zaranick has been speaking with the probation officer. We reached out to the probation officer. We also had the opportunity to speak with your attorney
Yes.
for your domestic violence case, where there was also attached to that case, operating while intoxicated. And it's my understanding that count was dismissed. However, we do need to get some clarification from the Wayne County Prosecutor's Office into what was the consideration on that particular matter. So I'm going to adjourn this so that we can get some clarification, so that we can make sure this court is doing what the intentions of the state were to do in this particular matter. And the city attorney just wants to find out some more information. Okay, Mr. Williams?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we are looking into it. We're trying to figure everything out. Thank you for being candid with the court so that we can try and figure out what's going on and figure out what the end result is going to be. Okay, Mr. Williams?
Yes, I have one question.
Yes, sir.
So the warrant you lifted was from 2016.
Yes, sir.
So I don't have no warrants as of today.
You don't, we checked. This was it. You don't have any warrants from Wayne, from 36th District Court, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you for checking. I appreciate that. You don't want to walk out of court today without having all of your stuff together, okay? So, Attorney Gillis, about a month.
That should be great, Your Honor. Thank you.
So I'm going to have you come back and check on April 11th.
Let me get a pen. Let me get a pen so I can write this
Get a
down.
pen, sir.
I
That's
got
right.
it right here. Okay. Write this down this time. So I get my phone.
All right, so we're gonna have you come back April 19th, okay, Mr. Williams, April 19th at
Yeah.
8:30 a.m. We'll have everything figured out by then. I'm going to set your bond at $0 personal.
Appreciate
It's
that.
my understanding that while you've been on probation, they have you doing different things, testing and all of that. So I'm not gonna make any additional requirements to your bond except for set it at $0 personal.
I really
okay?
appreciate it. I really appreciate it because it was a hard year and a half, and I was just happy that I completed everything. And once I completed, like I told everybody else, all the stuff that I did with you all helped really improve me as a person as far as my attitude. And I don't smoke marijuana no more. I don't drink unless it's a party or it's a good reason to, but I don't even do that like that though. So
All right,
I really
Mr.
do appreciate
Williams.
y'all.
No, and we appreciate you, and that's why I'm gonna have you come back so that we can figure this out, because it does seem like you're trying to handle your business, and I
Yes,
appreciate
ma'am.
that.
Yes,
Very,
ma'am.
very-
Start my new job tomorrow at 8 o'clock.
Okay, well,
I
congratulations.
just got cut like
Yes,
since
Mr. Williams.
January. I've been doing a lot of things. I got custody of my sons. I had a job. I left that job. I started a new job tomorrow. And I'm just, like I said, I'm just doing good. I'm just trying to stay out the way, stay at home, go to work, take care of my kids, and that's it.
That's what I like to hear, Mr. Williams. I'm gonna remember that for our next hearing date, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
What Zoom, what number do I supposed to call? Is it on Zoom or is it in court appearance?
It's Zoom, so the same one, 360
360
337.
337 0000.
Yes, yes, yep.
Okay, thank you, Miss Taylor.
You're welcome. You have a good day, okay?
You too.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, goodness, man.
Amen.
Nah, they won't let me get